Hi everyone, welcome to my post. Hello to my new subscribers and hello to my existing subscribers. Welcome and thank you for taking the time out for watching my post today. Here in front of me I have another project share. I have been watching a tutorial that was presented by Soleil and I'll put her link down the bottom in the description box for those of you who don't know. And she described how to put these paintbrushes together. And I was watching her post and I thought, I really wanted to do a paintbrush ever since I was doing shabby chic years ago. And I never had a paintbrush, and it was my opportunity to get a paintbrush. And I thought, yes. So I love the way she described how she put the paintbrush together. And I thought, I'm going to try this, and I'm going to embellish it my way and make it look shabby chic as I possibly could. And I really like using a lot of plain coloured paper. I mean, you probably think a lot of, if you've seen back on my old posts, you probably have seen me use a lot of plain coloured paper. I really don't use a lot of patterned designer paper. I do at times, but not often. I do love it, but I do love using plain paper because I'm just plain and simple and I want to do things a little bit easier for myself. But I wanted something candy sweet. And so this is my version of portraying the candy and the sweet in the shabby chic way. And I hope I've done this justice. I really do. This is the method that I have taken up using Soleil Craft, I believe her channel is. I might have gotten that wrong and I apologise. But using her method, and I think she got it off of Hannah from KSCraft as well. It is a KSCraft die. There are two sizes. You get the big and the small. The small is a little bit smaller, slightly smaller. I chose the big size and I loved it. It came with these tiny flower dies. And oh my goodness, at first I thought, this is not going to work for me. I've got big fat fingers. But when I started playing with them and fiddling around, I fell in love with the die. I thought, this is so cute. So I made a whole bunch of flowers. I didn't stop, and I'm still making those flowers. I love them. I think the flowers are absolutely gorgeous. But this is what I did. I laid it in different coloured cardstock. Now I chose to do this one in orange, this particular brush in orange. So I used the, well, it's not really orange, it's a peach colour. But, yeah, I think it's orange. But anyway, it's peach. So I used the peach and then I used the orange sponge foam. This is very thin sponge foam. I couldn't tell, probably about 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters at most. Very thin sponge foam, and I kind of overlaid it with white cardstock, peach coloured cardstock, and the orange sponge foam, because I thought, it really does look like it's a messy paintbrush. It's just been used. And then I used flat back acrylic as well, acrylic dots that you can get on AliExpress. If I find them, I'll put down the link for them, and that resembles like paint splotches. That was my idea of portraying paint on a paintbrush. I didn't use the whole entire die set completely. I left a few small pieces out because, well, I really didn't know where they go. So, shh, you're not supposed to know that. But anyway, but I just used the main parts that I really thought I really needed to put on there. Um, I'm dubbing myself in here. But anyway, I did the flowers and I made it so like a little bouquet of different kinds of flowers. And I absolutely love the flowers. Oh, the flowers are so pretty. And I found this lovely rainbow coloured lace on AliExpress. And it's a whole streamline of lace, a strip of lace. And I cut the bow out of it. And I thought this looks really pretty because it goes with the colours of the flowers. And then I added the silver metallic cardstock on the top of the hanger here on the paintbrush as well. On the back, it looks like that. Isn't it ugly? On the back, it looks like that. And it is overlaid and overlaid and over. I think it's about 1, 2, 3, 4 cardstock overlaid, and in between that is the orange foam. And I bought that orange foam off of Reject Shop years ago. I think they might still have it available. I also added for a dangle was the rainbow coloured ribbon, and again I think it's 3mm ribbon or 4mm ribbon that you can get off of AliExpress. And again with a jewellery piece. I don't know what these are called, but I saw them on Ali and I saw other people doing it, and I thought that looks really nice. I want to try that too. So I wanted to try that out, and yeah, I probably didn't do a very good job, but I did enough that I thought, yeah, that's going to hold it together. And some little jump rings there as well, just for the dangle on that. I think it looks really pretty because the colours of the ribbon actually go with the paintbrush and the colours of the flowers. So there's a whole little theme here going on colours here with the paintbrush. So I thought that's really pretty. So this is the peachy, coloured-y, orangey one that I completed. I'll put it back so you can see the whole thing. So there's that one. And all the flowers are all different as well. This is the green one. Or the tulip, not green, I should say mint. Apologies, mint. Again with the rainbow coloured, pastel coloured dangle, ribbon dangle there. I didn't want to add too many dangles because I wanted to give the formation of paint. The concept was paint as my idea. And I added some pearl beads, tiny little pearl beads I got. It's a bit fuzzy there. A tiny little bit pearl beads in there. Some very small, tiny, thin stamens. You can get those in AliExpress. Some flat back pearls in there, another flat back pearl in there, and again, some more of those stamens. And I added the cutout of the leaves as well, and the twigs that were in that die set. So the flowers, the paintbrush, and the twigs or the leaves all come together in that die set, in that one die set. And that is the KSCraft one. Had a lot of fun with these paintbrushes. I love them. They're so beautiful. Well, I think they're beautiful anyway. But they are a little bit fiddly, but they were a joy to make. They really were, especially putting all the flowers together and watching the outcome of the whole process was just beautiful. A lot of fun indeed. I didn't enjoy doing the paintbrush bit because that was a real gluing experience because I got the glue everywhere. But as you can see, it's been it's all layered and layered, and if I put it on the side, you get the idea of what I've done. So this is on the back. The paintbrush bristles are on the back, layered in different formations and different cardstock to coincide with the colour of the main body of the paintbrush itself. And then this part here was on the top, and I followed Soleil's tutorial on that. I hope I got it right. But I think it looks really pretty, and yeah, it looks very, very pretty. I'm very proud of this. So love the colours. And oh, the flowers, they are, like I said, I've got really big fingers, but they were a joy to put together. They really were. I love little things, little miniature things. Yeah, a lot of fun, really pretty. And they're all different. I did it all different, and I'm kind of proud of my flowers. You can tell I'm going on about them. But here's another one. It's in blue. But you get the idea of how I've done it. I try to do it simple as possible in a very effective way. So put it that way. And yeah, in my theme and my take of paint on a paintbrush. So yeah. So I really hope that you like this little post today. Tutorial link will be down below to Soleil and Crafts tutorial on her channel. I really hope you enjoyed what I've shown you today, and yeah, please follow on with my other posts if you haven't seen them. And thank you everyone so much for watching. Until next time, do take care, and bye bye for now.